Hey, what's up? What's going on? Daria Jackson-Legagneur here, and welcome to another episode of Daria's Daily Dose. How are you today on this wonderful Monday? I hope you're doing well. I had a fantastic weekend. Hope yours was great too. We celebrated my mom's 75th birthday and my niece's 19th birthday. So it was a great milestone for mom. Family came out. It was a very intimate, beautiful environment. It was like the first time in a long time that we didn't gather and it was a funeral. It was a happy occasion. So it was a great day. So today I'm going to show you how to set up a simple Facebook ad. Now I'm going to tell you, I took a training that taught me how to create an image ad. And through that training, I generated over 1,000 leads. So if you want that training, just comment below, I want the training, and I'll send that right over to you. But in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to set up an ad, what it looks like, so that you can get started with getting more exposure, getting more leads, getting more likes on your fan page, more eyeballs on your content. Okay. So in today's quote, I got this. Well, before I tell you the quote, I got to tell you where I got it from. I was in church yesterday, and Reverend Shannon, which is the assistant pastor at my church, he did the sermon, and up out of that sermon, he said something that really resonated with me. And let me ask you this: have you ever been in a situation where you want to say something to someone, but you may feel they're going to take offense to it, or they may get upset? So either you don't say it, or you say it and it doesn't come out right, right? And then the very thing that you didn't want to happen happened. They got upset, maybe an argument ensued, and vice versa. Well, as we all know, there's always a time in life where you have to share with someone something that can be a little painful, like an ouch moment, because you need to tell them out of love. Right? Well, it could be a child, it could be your husband, it could be your sister, your mom, whatever. And there's times when things need to be said, and it should not be gone unsaid, because it can make matters worse. So what he suggested was, he says, say it soft, but say it anyway. Tone makes a difference. So when you know that you want to tell someone something and you want them to receive it, you want to pick the right moment, of course. And then, your tone. Your tone has to come from a place of love, not anger, not resentment, because the person is not going to receive it. And it will be said, but they will not get it. So I hope that was helpful. That is my quote for today. And I pray that you'll be able to use this quote in your daily life and in your interaction with people that you love. Okay? All right. So, on to some ads. So the first thing you want to do, I'm going to scroll all the way up to the top. Yeah, all the way at the top. So see this arrow here? It has my husband and my name, our name, the home key, friend request. This is where you can do your check out your friend requests, messenger, and this is your notifications. All right, if you need help. And then you see this arrow here. Oops. See this arrow here? When I click on it, it has a pull down menu. And within this pull down menu, you can do quite a few things. Create page, manage your page, create a group, check out your new groups, right? Looks like I have 2 notifications here. So I can go and check that out later. Create ads. And if you have ads that are already created, you can manage them here. So we're going to go ahead and click create ads. All right. So while that's loading, you're going to come to the very first page that you would use to set up your ad. Right. So your ad is considered a campaign, and you're going to write what the objective is. You're going to choose that here. It tells you step by step. Then you have your ad set, which you set your audience, the placement, your budget, and your schedule, which I love, the schedule button. And then also you have the actual ad, which is the format, the media, and the additional corrective. All right. So, so the first thing you want to do is you want to choose your objective. Now, if you're not really sure what it is, you do have a help button that'll help you do that. Also, did you know that now Facebook has a feature, or I should say they have a component where you can actually speak to someone live to help you with your campaigns? Well, one day I noticed that on top of my fan page, now they're giving you a lot of support. It says something to the effect that, I see that you are creating ads. If you need any help, click here to schedule an appointment. So I was like, really? So I clicked schedule an appointment, and we went over. I had some questions about my ads, and we went over it. And now I have someone that I can get in contact with. I have her email, and I can get in contact with her in reference to my ads if I need any support, which I think is really cool. Okay, so you can choose your objective and then your marketing objective. So before you decide to set up an ad, you need to know what is your objective. So let me give you some help with that. So maybe you want people to just be aware of your brand. So you would click this one. You want to extend your reach. You may want to get traffic to a website. You may want more engagement on your page, an app. You want to get more video views. You may want to do a lead generation ad. Then you have an ad for conversions, product catalog sales, and store visits, right? So if you have a brick and mortar, you can also do a Facebook ad to get people into your store. So this is not exclusively for online marketers. It's for anyone that owns a business or anyone that is looking to get more exposure on what it is that they're doing. Okay. So the one that I'm going to do is the engagement ad. I like to get people over to my fan page. So I use this one a lot. So I'm going to click engagement. Now, when you click engagement, engagement encompasses post engagement, page likes, and event responses, right? So I'm going to just leave this. Well, no, maybe I'll just put test, because I'm not going to run the ad, but I'm just going to go through the process. Okay. So I want to do page likes. I want to get more likes. So let me change it. We'll put test engagement. All right. Now we're going to click continue. All right. So here is your ad set name. So I'm going to do the same thing. Test engagement. All right. And you can create more than one ad set, but we're just doing one now, just keeping it simple. All right. So now, which page do I want to get more likes? So I have 4 pages here. I'm going to focus on my page. Okay. Now we can set the audience. You can use a save audience or create a new one. Right. So I'm not going to deal with the audience right now. I'm just going to go with the location. So you know, the United States. So wherever you do business. So you can add Canada. I can do business in the United Kingdom. All right. All right. So I usually do those. Okay. Let's go down. Now you could start pinpointing who your audience is. My audience is usually people that are 23 to like 56. Okay. I'm going to use all. The language, I always put English all. And now this is where it gets interesting. All right. So now you want to think about, who do you want to target, right? So if you created a targeted audience, let me just go back up here. Then you click on your target audience, right? But since I'm not going to do that, I want something specific. I want to Click on and look at this here. Just watch how this changes, right? This information here. So I want to do, I'm going to type in travel. Let's see what comes up. So you got all frequent travelers, their behaviors. So these people or people that travel, they have travel in their bio. That's why when you do your bio, it's so important, because then when you go and you do your ads, Facebook knows a lot, can find a lot of people, all types of people. So so let's say you're into international travel or all frequent travel. So that's a good one. All right, so let's go in. All right, let me take these out. Okay. So right here, it shows you that the audience is fairly broad. But if you just want to get people over to like your page, right, because you have a travel page, this will work, right? And then it tells you how many people you would reach daily and how many page likes you would get. Okay. So now we could do something else. Let's go and do some more travel. And let's see, business travelers. Cruises, right? People that like timeshares, right? People that fly, people that like adventure, travel and leisure. I mean, you could just go on and on and on and on. Travel agent. So if you're in a company that promotes travel agents, you might want to do that, right? Travel coordinator. Okay, travel nursing, first class, travel space traveler, and you could just go on and on and on and on, right? Travel consultant, right? So we'll add that and let's see how the numbers change, right? It's still saying that it's pretty broad, but I like to keep this under definitely under 100 million, right? So you have different numbers for different niches depending on what it is that you're doing, right? You can also exclude people. So you can exclude people who who likes your page, right? Because you don't want this ad to go to people that already like your page. So, or this is my travel page. So let's say that like my page, right? And like I said, I'm just doing this just so you can see what it's like, but you could play around with it. And then plus the training that I'm going to send you is going to go in some more detail as well, right? So you can save this audience, right? And they show you what the audience is. People that live in Canada, United Kingdom, United States. You exclude people that like this page. Your ad is going to go to people that are 23 to 56, people that speak English, and these are their behaviors. Okay, so I'll save it so that you'll have it for future. All right, I always let them put the automatic placements, and now you can set your daily budget. Now, what I like with Facebook, you can set your daily budget to as low as $5, right? So I would set it for $5. And I highly recommend that when you do your ad, you only you run it for like a couple of days and see how it does, and then you can always go back and edit it, right? So now you can run your ad continuously, starting today, and just run, and then it tells you here you'll spend no more than $35 a week, right? But let's say you're running a promotion and you only want your ad to run for a couple of days. So all right. So now it is August 6th, right? So let's say you want to stop it August 6th. So let's say you want to stop it August 9th, right? You could start it at any time you want. So if you want to start it at 7:30, maybe you want to end it at 11:30. So see how specific, and then it tells you your ads will run for 3 days and you will spend no more than $15.83. So there's no more like, oh no, I don't know how much my ad is, I'm not sure. Facebook is going to charge me all this money. No. There was a time when it was very tricky and you really didn't know. At least I remember for me, I gave Facebook so much money, I really didn't understand what was going on. It was convoluted, but now it is so simple. You know exactly how much money you're spending, and then you click continue. And if I click continue, then it's going to set up the ad. So I don't want to set up the ad. I just wanted to do this as an example. All right. So this is how you set up a Facebook ad. So the first thing, so if you don't have an account, you got to make sure when you go to, let me go back. Let me see if it'll let me go back. All right. So when you go here and it says to create ads, if you don't have an ad account, which I already do, it's going to prompt you to set up one. So you have to have a credit card on hand, and you'll be able to set up your account, set up how much money you want to spend on it, and it will prompt you for everything. So there's no confusion. Okay, so that's how you set up an ad, and there's all types of ads that you can set up. So what I'm going to do now is I want you to comment below this video if you want the exact training that I took that got me 1,000 leads by just doing simple image quotes. All right, just leave your leave it below the comment of this video. Leave your comment below this video, and I will send that over to you. So that is how you set up an ad. So if you have any questions, you would like me to walk you through the setup, I'll be more than happy to do that with you. Just private message me, and I will help you through that. All right, so this concludes Daria's Daily Dose, and I will see you tomorrow. On tomorrow, we will be talking about Facebook Messenger. Messenger is very loaded these days, so I'm going to go over some features that you can use to help you build your business, generate leads, and create relationships and establish rapport with your prospects. So, Daria Jackson-Legagneur signing off. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Deuces.